Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been tracking this analysis on a pretty routine basis, so that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of that line down there. Sure, that level still pertains to the chart. It's just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update that needs to be made here is that comes based on a foundational rule in charting stating when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that have watched the videos in the past, I'm sure you remember me talking about $8.20 on a couple different occasions being that area of resistance. And you can see this was definitely a very stubborn area of resistance. The price really did struggle to get any sort of breaks above there. However, today that finally happened. And with the breakout, you can see the price got good, solid continuation from it. So going forward now, $8.20, one of the newest areas of support. The ideal level of support, meaning if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above $8.50. Now, with that being said, if the price falls below $8.50, by no means am I saying the entire chart's broken or ruined or anything like that. Because again, you still have plenty of other areas of support down below you. Not only do you have $8.20, which I've already talked about, there's also the overarching, moving average here, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price is up above it from a bullish perspective, then yeah, you want to see the price ideally stay up above it. And as things stand right now, the price is even close to testing it. So point here being that while $8.50 is certainly the preferable level, it's not like if the price drops below there, everything's ruined. There are still plenty of other areas of resistance, of support down below. What about areas of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at, pretty straightforward right now. The party stopped today right up there at $8.80. So $8.80 will be public enemy number one going forward. But in all actuality, and I'm pretty sure I've said this in past videos, breaking levels of resistance, not really that big of a deal. The most important thing is what this chart has been doing, and that is just building higher bases. As long as higher bases continue to be built over time, if you picture those as stair steps, then yeah, everything else is going to continue to take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on the healthy consolidations, focus on building higher lows, and then just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.